Hi, Charles Cherney, and I'd like to have you meet me in Inman Square in Cambridge on the Somerville line. We're looking here at Inman Square on the map, and as you can see, it's where Cambridge Street and Beacon Street, which turns into Hampshire, meet. And so it's essentially on the Cambridge-Somerville line, and it belongs to, if you will, both Cambridge and Somerville. And Cambridge Street is the main drag that runs right through the heart of Inman Square. So here we are on Beacon Street looking at what essentially is literally the Cambridge-Somerville line. So in Somerville, the main drag is Beacon Street that runs then into Cambridge and becomes known as Hampshire Street at this point where this sign is and this photo I took. This is a photo I took on Cambridge Street at the main light in Inman Square, looking out towards Hampshire Street in the distance. And you can see here the crosswalk and the bike lane, the recent reconstruction of Inman Square to make it safer for bicyclists and pedestrians to pass through is now completed. And it's really great that that work is done. I think during the pandemic, there came a moment where I think myself and many others wondered if the pandemic would ever end and the construction in Inman Square would ever end, and it's finally completed. This photo here I took of Hampshire Street shows one of the new bike lanes adjacent to the sidewalk. There's even a new bus shelter. You know, it's a very pleasant streetscape as far as it goes compared to what it was. And then in addition, the city redid the plaza and essentially created this seating area in the heart of Inman Square, which is rather nice. There's some tree plantings and a safe passage for pedestrians, and of course the bike lane on the outer rim. I don't know what inspired the city to put a moose, a big one, in the heart of Inman Square. It's an interesting sculpture. For me, having grown up in Michigan and having spent many a winter and summer weekend in northern Michigan with my family growing up, this actually reminds me of what you might find in northern Michigan in front of a lodge. So I kind of like it. It's different and it's distinctive for sure. So that's now found in the Inman Square Plaza seating area in the heart of Inman Square. There are so many bicyclists passing through Inman Square that it's no surprise the city did decide to reinvent Inman Square to make it safer for bikes to pass through. And in fact, it was a fatality that inspired the city to reinvent the square to make it safer. And I took this photo at sunset this May, and there are 9 bicyclists in this photo passing through the heart of Inman Square. So, I'm grateful that the city did take action and create the bike lanes to get bikes through here. And you can see in this photo the iconic Inman Square firehouse, which at the time of this photo in late May is, as you can see from the scaffolding on the firehouse tower, under some renovation. There is this famous mural on the firehouse that I'm fond of. Looks like it could do with a little attention with some flaking paint, but love George Washington in the lineup here. So Whole Foods is a mainstay in Inman Square, and it's just outside the heart of the square on Beacon Street in Somerville. And it's convenient for me as I live nearby to pop in and out. I like to that I can, if need be, return an Amazon package here, which is convenient. On Springfield Street in the heart of Inman Square, just off the light, is Pita Cambridge, a takeout Mediterranean and Moroccan with hummus and roll-ups. And I've been patron here of late, and it's busy. They also do delivery, which is nice. When they renovated Inman Square along Cambridge Street, they did, in addition to the bike lane, create some outdoor seating areas for some of the restaurants and establishments found along Cambridge, such as the Druid. And it's nice to see these outdoor spaces for use in season. And, this picture just sort of is showing that Inman Square is, a place for pedestrians, bicyclists, for outdoor dining. It's nice. Bike lane here in front of Inman Square Hardware. I often go in here. I'm grateful for it. The person at the counter is always friendly and of service and can help me find what I need or do what I need to do. So it's really handy. I just recently took some screens in here for repair. And then I can't imagine Inman Square without Christina's Homemade Ice Cream. I was just in here last night getting some ice cream on the end of the Memorial Day weekend. And it's always the case when I go in, there's a few other people in line and it moves briskly, and you leave with homemade ice cream. I recommend the Oreo cookie. This is a photo I took in my back garden outside of Inman Square, and I'm grateful to live in the Inman Square neighborhood and to be able to walk out my door to enjoy all that Inman Square offers. And it's just really nice to see the investment in the infrastructure of Inman Square to make it more appealing and safer and more inviting to all comers. My name is Charles Cherney, and with my business partner, Maggie D, we welcome the opportunity to help you buy the right home or sell for the best price in Cambridge or neighboring Somerville. Reach out at any time by text, telephone, or email if we can be of service to you or answer your questions about the market, your home, and the community. And as a longtime resident of Inman Square, I welcome the opportunity to share with you more of what it means to make Inman Square your home. Be in touch. Take care.